Similar disappointing way to end against Bolton, but a performance and a result that certainly had positives as well.
Yeah, definitely. I think, you know, it is a new squad. We keep saying that, but it does take time. And I think over the last 3 games, especially Port Vale first half, maybe not the second, but Peterborough in this, like you can see we are going in the right direction. There's no doubt in their quality, Bolton, that they have, especially at the top end of the pitch. And I think overall, I think we dealt with that quite well at times. So it's disappointing. We are disappointed, but you know, we need to keep building in the right direction. I think you can see the positive signs that we are going to keep building.
Coming into today's game, did you feel like, you know, Bolton are a big club at this level, as you say? Did you feel like it was going to be a bit of a marker for us to gauge kind of where we're at this stage?
Yeah, like we knew, obviously, like I said, the quality, especially at the top end of the pitch, it was a real test for us. And they are a big club, but you know, we're now an established League One team who last year in the playoffs, so we feel like we're a big club. So anyone coming here has to earn the right to beat us. So I think you've seen 2 a bit cagey at times, a bit frantic, but 2 teams that I feel like should be up there come the end of the season. But obviously for us, we need to keep building and progressing to get up there.
One of the big positives for you personally on the score sheet for the first time for the club, just talk us through the goal from your point of view.
To be fair, TJ some passed that to slip it through. Josh has done unbelievable to get there, and it just fell to me. It was just being in the right place at the right time. And I think in these games, the first goal was huge, and it was still a bit of time left, but it was late. So I think it was just, you know, like the celebration, you can see, like we knew it was important. So no, I just like buzzing really, just to get off the mark and to, you know, to go 1-0 up. It was important.
Goal scoring's not your main duty, I would say, but are you a defender who likes to chip in with goals? Do you set yourself targets and things like that?
Yeah, I have set myself targets, not ones that I would say out loud, but it was definitely something I thought about this year. You know, like I feel like the best defenders do chip in with, you know, 6, 7, 8 goals a season. I think for me this year it was more important about being available and fit and playing a consistent run of games, but obviously goals are important. It would have been nice to keep a clean sheet, that is my job, but yeah, obviously no, it is important to chip in with a few every now and then.
Unfortunately, I mean, it looked like it was going to be the winning goal, but a moment of real quality meant that the game ended in a draw right at the very end. How do we go about picking ourselves up after this?
I think, like the gaffer said at the end of the game, take the positives, learn from especially the last 10 minutes, you know, effectively down to 10 men. Like you can see Reg is struggling, but he's trying. And I think for us, it's just managing that situation better on the pitch. Like they're trying to give us information, but you heard how loud it was today, we can't always hear them. And I think it's just for us, the leaders on the pitch, we need to deal with that better. Like it's a worldy goal, but there are things we could have done better to stop that from happening. They had a chance probably 2 minutes before that where we got lucky, and we should have probably dealt with that better. But again, just take the positives, learn from them situations, and just keep building. I think there's been positives over the last 3 games that you can see we're moving in the right direction.
And just lastly, we were talking off camera a minute ago about the atmosphere today. It was a great atmosphere, wasn't it? And how much do you think that atmosphere contributed to the way that we did perform, particularly in the second half where we had a really strong spell, didn't we?
Yeah, that for me, that was the best atmosphere I've had in a while here. To be fair, their away fans were very good, but we were brilliant today, and it's hard to describe, but it gives you an adrenaline rush. It just like brings you through the tough moments, and when the place is rocking like this, you can see it's such a hard place to come. You saw that last season, so no, it was an enjoyable game to be a part of today, definitely, with the atmosphere.